Hey folks, Vortex here. Welcome to my review of the Shanling M0 Pro or M0 Pro. Now, I've tried the original model and it's a pretty good, and I've tried the Theo M5, which is super, like very similar. It's very good as well. And yeah, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Linsol for sending me this unit to try. So thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, and all thoughts and opinions are my own. And yeah, so it's the same size as the original, which you'll see in a bit. Mine's the green one. There's some quick specs there. Now, as it says, it's important. The balanced one, you need an adapter. I don't have that. But when I do get it, or when I eventually get it, I will link my thoughts in the description, stuff like that. Bluetooth 5, blah, 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 blah. Up to 2 terabytes. That's quite big. And yeah, Type-C, USB, input output as well. Just DSD up to 128. And yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. So yeah, I've already been using this, I've already unboxed it, so here's the player, we'll get to that in a bit. Just a bit of paperwork, quick start guide, which is very straightforward. Warranty, you get a screen protector, there's already one applied, and just kind of this shows you some of the models they've done over the years since 1988. So beneath there was the paperwork, just to save a bit of time, and in here is the charge cable. So this does power and data, which I'll talk about later on. So yeah, Type-C to normal USB-A. Good thing they haven't gone backwards to micro USB. So quickly go over the player now before I get into the full view. So in here is the flap for SD card. I've tried up to 128. So Type-C 3.5. Like I said, you need the adapter to go from 3.5 to 4.4. I don't have that yet. Just texture kind of slightly rough for a bit of grip. Again, volume controller, nothing on the top. And yeah, that's it. So wait for it to focus. It comes with a screen protector on there. So here in the next clip, bit of information there in the next clip, I'm going to do really thorough, like, go over the device, and I'll talk about my thoughts and opinions while I'm at it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Yeah, so folks, on to my review. So I've zoomed the camera in a bit so you can have a good look. So obviously this is a multifunction button, as you can see. That's how long it takes. Volume control as well. I've got a memory card in. Now on the camera it looks like this looks slightly blue, but in reality it's actually, this is white, so it's not blue. This control, the bar at the bottom, this is white, so bear that in mind. Yes, so obviously that was what I was last playing, to just get to the main menu. So this is what it looks like. Obviously it's paused, the volume is 20, the time and the battery, so it's like 75% full. Now playing, my music, folders, playback, system, no playing. So let's go to settings. So let's go to system. Yes, so the battery life, before I get to it, it's a good, it says about 15 hours, but you'll probably get near there. Obviously on balance you should get less, but obviously I can't test that yet. But let's take 15 and you'll get somewhere close to that. So let's go to system. Update music is when you put your SD card in, it will reset. Well, it will scan the SD card. Now the last issue on the M0 had, I think if you got 20,000 tracks it starts to play up. So beware that in mind. Bluetooth. So it's on or off. This is how long it takes. So LDAC, I've set it to LDAC, it's also auto. So SoundPeats is a device I've tried with Bluetooth, which is LDAC, works perfectly fine. And there's my phone. SyncLink is it links to the Edict app, EDDICT. So that means your phone can control this and it works fine. I've actually tried that with my phone, no problem at all. And yeah, via LDAC and Bluetooth via LDAC. So I've tried it from this to some true wireless earbuds, which are LDAC, and it works fine. That's the lock screen. By default, it goes back into the track. We get back to Bluetooth. Yes, so Bluetooth's fine. So we're either using this as a receiver from the phone to this, where you can do it, and then that to pair of earphones works fine, or as a transmitter works both either way. So brightness, there's 50. Let's just go max. In real life, you'll notice it a bit more. There's 0. Let's just put some in the middle. That will do. Screen off time, lyrics off 10 seconds, idle time, auto standby, auto shutdown. After 1 minute of idle device, we're going to standby mode, change that to what you want. Sleep timer, change that to what you want. USB mode, so it connects 3 things. So USB audio is you can put a dongle audio adapter in there and it comes out there. USB DAC, so you can use this as a sound card from your computer, works fine. And USB storage, so it will access the SD card directly through the USB from your computer, so it's pretty good. Clock, set the time, 12 to 24 hours. Lock screen, on or off or whatever you want. Volume lock, so I've set it to on, so when the screen is locked and it's off, the volume doesn't change. Wheel shortcuts, double click, triple click. The SD mode, choose what you want. USB audio output, variable or fixed. So that basically turns out as to line out. In vehicle mode, I haven't tried that. So I think how that works is, so if you connect a USB cable to your car, when your car turns on and throws power out, this will detect it. I haven't tried that. Themes, if you want to, you can see there's a few. Stick with the original, that will do. Language, there's a few, as you can see. Obviously, I'm mine in English. The model should be, so SD card capacity, MAC address, serial number, and all that stuff. 1.2 version, factory setting, no. So 1.2. And as of now, this is just the original firmware and system update. So you have to put it on the SD card. There's no update as far as I'm aware. Playback. Max volume. So if you do something by accident, it'll limit the volume. That's fine. Default volume, again, the opposite. So if you want something at a certain level. Artist list display, artist or album. Resume mode. Well, pick whatever you want. Gapless. So that's cool. EQ, I think it's 15 bands. So I'll quickly show you there. Obviously, there's presets there. So just click the first one. There's 15 bands. So you can see here from 31 Hertz across to 16. So that's that. Turn that off. Gain, low or high gain, it does make a difference. Replay gain as well. Filters, there's only 2 this time. I've left it as normal. So channel balance, left and right. Play mode. List, repeat, shuffle, repeat all. And SK is folder skip, so just bear that in mind if you need to do that. Folders, so just click that. Just normal kind of folders. My music, so there's specific options recently added. Now playing, that's the track, so I'll just press play. So that's what it looks like. That's if you want to show the background, you can do things. So straight into the playback menu, information about the track, bit rate and all that stuff, it's all there. It's favourite, speed. If you like kind of make a playlist that matters to you. Play mode, shuffle, repeat one, repeat all, stuff like that. Put it back to what it was. Next track, previous track, folder, albums and all that stuff. So let's go to, I think that's pretty much it. So you've had a good look at the device. I'm a simple user. I like how it is. Sometimes the UI is a bit, sometimes you want to, let's just go to now playing. Sometimes it's easy to go back a menu or something like that. So that's what it's like, how responsive it is. So I did that by accident. yeah, and that's pretty much it. So it does do quite a lot. I don't think I've missed anything. I think I've shown you everything, but it works fine. I like what it is. It's got probably a lot more functionality than you need to turn Bluetooth off. And yes, so I did try it with this. These are Deluxe 3 Air HS, which use LDAC. So I've transmitted from there to here, and it works perfectly fine. I've also transmitted from my phone as a remote control to that. Also, I've done it as normal Bluetooth from my phone, and the delay is really good. So watching a YouTube video, Bluetooth to this, and there's no lag. It worked perfectly fine. So, yeah, I don't know if I've missed anything, but yeah, good 15 and coming up to 15 hours worth of battery life, which is fine. Does DSD? I haven't tried that. I'm not really bothered about DSD, but yeah, seems to work fine. With the Addictat, works fine. To really nitpick, I don't like that you have to buy the adapter cable. You should come really with the box to get the 4.4, you know, but it is what it is. And the case as well is separate, so you have to spend another maybe $15 for that. But yeah, it's a good player. So what I don't like is probably the UI. I've got small fingers, it works fine, but the UI can be a little bit clunky. But I think that's just a limitation of the size of the actual screen. Now, when I had the original one, maybe 2018, 2019, I went through all the firmware versions. Now this is like going straight from the end of the last firmware. And I think it's a good player. It does a lot. So obviously SD card, you know, it's very well featured for what it is. It just depends if this little player suits yourself. But I think it's pretty good. It does everything I need. Yes, so to nitpick, it's probably a good $30-40 over the original one. Doesn't come with a cable, doesn't come with a case. But yeah, if you like the UI, it's fine. Like me, I play through through folders, so I just press play and just leave it. But yeah, and also sound quality and natural power output seems probably more than enough. Obviously, I'll try the balance cable whenever I get it. Sound quality, it seems, I don't know what to say, it just sounds good. Nothing bad or good, it just sounds really clear and crisp. There's no noise floor or anything like that. It uses dual ESS, I think 1919 DACs. Again, it works fine. It sounds good. It's a good little player. You just have to realise if this little player is for you. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for anything particular. Let me know in the comments. I think I might have covered it all. If I haven't, please do let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. And I'm probably bound to miss something, so please do let me know in the comments. And yeah, thumbs up. Good little player. And yeah, curious of the M1S, which is out soon. So yeah, see you in the next video, guys.